Where? How did I get here? I don't know, but I know that I'm here. I'm so stoned. Oh, it's so lovely, and here in the bunk water zone. It's so lovely, and here in the bunk water zone.
We out here in the dunes committing biblical atrocity. Saber humming soft like a lullaby for the dead. I'm fucking up sand people like Obi-Wan on premium Persian opium. Straight cleaving skulls, collecting Tuscan masks like ancient Mayan relics. First choke the bitch while snorting ground pharaoh mommy off a gaffy stick. We smoking that Tutankhamun tomb dust mixed with vaporized red or click. Rip the fat one open, wore they entrails like a supreme chain. Drip drip, piston holy water, lean cut with fresh yellow rain. Car carved pentagrams in their chest, made the camp a sacrificial altar. Dancing like Fortnite on the chieftain's wife while she still had pulse and falter. Drinking blue milk, shaking with crusty Raider brains and lean. I'm the desert Moses, part of Red Seas, a Raider spleen. Scalped the whole tribe, stitched the dreads into Balenciaga robe. Left the bodies twitching for the crate dragons, premium ain't no pro. On that Cleopatra ass, venom cut with tattoo and fentanyl. Shorty deep over my saber, hill coated and fresh after birth gel. Done soaked in common plasma, Raiders to the ash and trauma. Saber singing through the wombs, eternal desert drama. Obi-Wan, a fallen angel, genocide with grace and glamour. Forest fucking us all like pit, nothing in this 1,000-year mouth. Pop the glitter stem shard laced with ground up Judas silver coins. Turn the ambush to a crucifixion, nailed them up a moisture vapor line. Stuff a separator dicks with spice, making gourmet bombs for the vibes. Drinking Lazarus tears mixed with Tuscan vaginal secretions inscribed. I'm the hermit antichrist, robe embroidered with Versace thorns. Buried survivors alive with scorpions crawling in they open sores. Smoking that Confucius opium pipe pack with cremated Tuscan dead. Force pushed the whole lineage into the pit, watch the Sarlacc give head. We out here committing war crimes like Roman emperors on bath salts. Shorty sucking on my lightsaber crystals crushed with Rift Raider assault. I'm eternal like the pyramid, stacking skulls into obelisks. Desert hermit flow, sucking souls through severed clits. Tribe extinct, no witnesses left to snitch. Just the wind whispering my name through the bones and the bitch. Done soaked in common plasma, Raiders to the ash and trauma. Saber singing through the wombs, eternal desert drama. Obi-Wan, a fallen angel, genocide with grace and glamour. Force fucking us all like pit, nothing in this 1,000-year mall. Silence in the waste, only bones and cum stains. Sand people distinction, my legacy remains. The force is with me, bitch. Always.
Da-dee-da-dee, we fuck lobsters with thee. 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 Welcome to the future, I will never die. Getting drunk in heaven, but my glass is dry. This is not a breakdown, baby, it's a fact. If you want a true love, baby, don't look back. One for the girl who lived forever, two for the ones who couldn't see, three for the lovers lost together, four for the ones who didn't sleep. Maybe I'm a prophet, maybe I'm a fraud. Maybe I could be your devil or your God. Listen to the voices, listen to the noise, listen to the music, listen to the boys. One for the girl who lived forever, two for the ones who couldn't see, three for the lovers lost together, four for the ones who didn't sleep. Da-dee-da-dee, we fuck lobsters with thee. Da-dee-da-dee, we fuck lobsters with thee. Da-dee-da-dee, we fuck lobsters.
How's it going, everyone?
Da-dee-da-dee,
Hope you guys are having a good time. All right. I have been at work trying to make quite a few things with the tools that I have. Um, it's been quite a time. I have quite a few things that I wanna do. We'll kind of talk through sort of where we're going with shit and figuring things out. Tonight is probably only gonna go for about 3 hours or so. I gotta be up pretty early in the morning. Then I gotta be a little functional. People are still around, so there is that. But yeah, how are all of you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a great time. Hope you guys are uh having a fantastic holiday and time with family and all that. So uh let's see. Just AFK. Yeah, 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 people can do that. Oklahoma is drunk and needs to go home. This weather sucks. You know what? I'll tell you what. I like the fact that Oklahoma is very strange with its weather. The adage here is if you don't like the weather, wait about 15 minutes. So it's pretty great. I really do enjoy that. It's a great time. How am I feeling? Um a little better. A little better. I was able to get my Christmas gift was late, and quite a few people pulled together in order to get my subscription back, so I can for all the AI stuff, so I can continue making things. So there is that. That was a frustrating thing to try and figure out, but ended up not having to be that big of a deal. So it was pretty cool. Oklahoma's bipolar. It really is. I like it though. I like it. It never stays long enough for it to really be annoying, I guess. Like, if you live in Michigan, you live in, Iowa, you live anywhere, in the northern states, Wisconsin, you guys have a winter that is shit. It is miserable. You have to really invest in quite a few things in order to just keep your fucking driveways clear and, deal with warming your cars and all that shit, right? In Oklahoma, we don't have to deal with any of that. We have a few days here and there where that's the thing, but it doesn't last long enough. Like anytime that there's snow, it's gone in a couple days. Like it's really not a big deal. It's pretty great. So yeah, we went to Golden Corral for your birthday. Well, that's fantastic. Uh, you're lucky to get 10. Yeah, yeah. Winter is the best season of the year. Yeah, I mean, shit, dude. Christmas was like 72. It was fucking crazy. Commission, yes, we do have a commission work we're gonna be working on. Sometimes folk will be talking where, yeah. It's almost 80 in OKC. Oh yeah, it was fucking crazy. Yeah, it was like 72. Maybe it was a lot higher than that because I just remember seeing on the weather app beforehand. It's one of the things that when you live in a state like Oklahoma where the weather is all over the fucking place, first thing you do when you wake up, you look at the weather, and the first thing and the last thing you do at night before you go to bed is you look at the weather, and what you go to bed thinking, all right, tomorrow it's gonna snow, it's gonna be an ice storm, I gotta get all this shit ready, and then tomorrow comes around and it's like, oh yeah, just kidding, it's gonna be 60 today instead of 19. So yeah, it's a it's a constant thing. It's crazy. Do I have a business email? I do. It is donnie.bongwater@gmail.com. It is also available on the on my YouTube about page. You can see that there. It's cold now. Yeah, but then it's going to get warm again later this week. I think we have today is cold, tomorrow's a little cold, then it's warm the rest of the week. Like, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Who's the client? It is Legal Mindset. He wants me to make him an intro. So that is what we're going to be doing, is we're going to make an intro for his streams. It's going to be pretty cool. He wanted me to mention it, and use it for stream content. So usually if somebody asks me to make something, you know, if they want me to make stream content out of it, I'll do that. But if they don't, or you know, or they don't mention anything about it, I always do it offline. But if people want it to be content, then it's content. So yeah, so Legal Mindset is going to do that. Don't say Ice Storm. You have 25 years of yeah, yeah. It's fucking gnarly. So yeah, Legal Mindset. He wants me to make an intro, like the stream starting soon stuff. So we're gonna do that to a song that he chose. We'll go through all of that shit in a minute. And yeah, if you guys have ideas of people that we want to include in there, then we can do that. It'll be fan fucking tastic. He did give me a list of things that he wanted to have included, but yeah, it's definitely gonna have it's definitely gonna be pretty cool. Lots of the stream starting soon, figuring out where that's gonna be, all of that. It'll be great. Leela is a gooner of late. Yeah, we'll figure out how to implement that. The other thing that I created today is I didn't realize it was Tectone's birthday, and so I saw that was a thing, and I just slapped something together super fucking quick, and it turned out okay. I just posted it on his X. I didn't make a big deal about it. I'm not gonna post it as a video. But I can at least show a little bit of it.
Tone! Happy fucking birthday, real fake Tectone!
Da-dee-da-dee.
So yeah, that was with the song.
Da-dee-da-dee.
Now the best parts are yeah, I don't give a fuck. Stop telling me that there's something wrong. Can I do commission jobs? Yeah, I'm definitely looking at doing any. If you guys, if people want to commission shit, you can certainly let me know. I do have rates as to what things do go for. I'm also trying to set up another company on the side that I can use for more business stuff. So that way, if you guys, if there's other people that wanted me to do like an ad for their business, pretty easy to do. I wouldn't say anything's like I mean, I can do fucking something for television. I can get that level of quality if I need to, but for the most part, I focus mainly on web stuff. And that screeching in the background is my daughter watching Frozen. Yeah. Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty cool. One thing I was able to do is yeah, just because we put the deep fake Tectone in there, um beating the shit out of gotcha cactus, and then we have gotcha.
We fuck lobsters with
And of course, we have WestJet in the background cheering him on as he beats him senseless. So I thought that was pretty funny. I thought that was pretty good. Legal mindset intro. We're just gonna have the bass version. Minnesota Pirate shout out. Yeah, they have quite a bit. Yeah, if anyone from Minnesota actually hits me up, it's gonna be 100 times my asking rate. But if any of those people, they can afford to spend their millions of dollars that they've stolen from taxpayers, that us taxpayers are now gonna have to suffer the consequences for, then they can certainly send money my way. I'll make them an ad. I'll make them an ad. One they will understand. It'll be great. Let's see here. Paw Patrol is more bearable. Yeah, I know, but she loves Frozen. It'd take $1 million. Yeah, absolutely. Can you imagine how much money is going out of the country? I know. It's ridiculous. The fact that taxes are even a thing, and it's just It's absurd. Even what Ilhan Omar, she started in Congress with what 45 grand or in assets, and now she's at 30 million. Yeah, no. No, enough is enough. Enough is enough. But yeah, I guess the last bit of shit to talk about before we get started with our development. I our timeline and stuff that I kind of want to make before we get rolling. I want to do, so I've been making quite a bit. I have been making quite a bit. I have teased a little bit that there's a Warhammer 40k thing that we're going to be doing. There is indeed going to be a Warhammer 40k thing that we're doing. I need to figure out what that looks like. Just getting the character to actually have the Imperial Aquila was a challenge. A lot of this is very difficult to get done in terms of the amount of generations that I've thrown away just trying to get it to work. But like this Imperial setup, it took a bit to get there, but I'm hopeful that we're going to be able to get something really cool out of it. The thing about Higgsfield, and something that people can look at if they want to in their spare time, Higgsfield understands Warhammer extremely well. So I've been posting a little bit about this in the Discord. It understands Warhammer extremely well. It understands fantasy and 40k, so both of them extremely well. And it's expensive as far as, because this generator is very expensive to use, and when you try and turn these into video, that's kind of where things fall apart. If I'm just creating screenshots, it comes out looking amazing. But if I start making video with it, then it doesn't understand action. So we're still fighting that, and we're still trying to get that done. But Higgsfield just doesn't give you many credits. So there's that. But yeah, you can get shots that look pretty good. It understands almost everything 40k related. So I'm going to go back quite a bit and walk some of you guys through how to make your own 40k stuff super, super quick. There's the test legal mindset stuff. Okay. So making your own 40k stuff, I just said it's a POV of an Imperial guardsman running towards a Middle Eastern city while a warlord titan walks towards
Someone bought merch.
Oh, shit. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you. And then swarms. So I'm explicitly describing what I want, right? And the thing that took a long time is to figure out the camera and lens to use, and also the focal length. So that was a challenge. And it's not so much of like a difficulty. It's more of, okay, I can do 8 generations at a time, and I want to make sure that I'm using the right camera and the right lens for the sort of action that I want, and the right focal length from the sort of action that I want, because this is pretty unrestricted in what it understands. It's not a Titan, it's more night-sized. It is, but I'm still happy that it understands what this is. Like, let's first focus on what it can get right before we start tearing it apart, because you are correct. In fact, let's go all the way back. So when I used first off, no reference, and I said I wanted to see an atlas. Okay, it was able to make an atlas. So we can probably do something with mechs. It understood what a Warhound Titan was. That looks like a Warhound to me. And then I used, this is an actual Warlord Titan that I used as reference. So it actually used the Warlord Titan. So, but the scale is not there, right? The scale isn't there, but the model for the Warlord is correct. And so getting it to actually appear massive, this was about the best that I was able to do. So there's that. It obviously gets Battletech. Well, yeah, Battletech, I would imagine that it gets Battletech. It's the scale that it doesn't understand anything. It doesn't understand any of that. It understands Grey Knights. It knows exactly what they are. and getting this to actually look like some sort of live action thing instead of painted minis was actually pretty difficult, because in all of these they don't quite look right. It gets a Mad Cat almost right. I think Mad Cats have bigger missile boxes. I think the missile boxes are larger. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that's a Mad Cat quite there. The cockpit is there, the arms are there, but I don't think I thought the missile launchers were larger. Let's see. And where was this was the best that I got the Grey Knights looking to look somewhat realistic. Again, it's a very difficult thing to get realistic because they're so absolutely ridiculous as far as their design goes. What's the Warhammer stuff for? You did not miss a stream. It's just me messing with stuff, and I want to do a little Warhammer short story. That's all I want to do. And I'll show you guys kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah, it doesn't understand scale at all. A Mad Cat is like, its foot is like the size of the house. Like I'm very aware that it doesn't understand scale. They can vary depending on loadout. Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah. So I started playing with it. I was thinking, okay, what could we do? Like, could we do some POV shots? Can we get POV of like the character running towards the city? Again, that Titan not at all to scale. So that was fucking shit. This right here was probably the best that I was able to get. Again, it understood what a Lehman Russ is. It understood kind of what a Chimera was. And then it started just putting in fucking like Abrams and Challengers and all sorts of shit just all over the place. But it got the Lehman Russ right here in the opening, and then these, they look like guardsmen. So there's that. Even in this shot with the occlusion, it's able to get the Imperial Eagle on there. Let's see. Yeah, we were testing to see. Let's see, what else? Oh, getting them to actually look real. So this is probably the best image that I was able to get for guardsmen. And is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. It's not. I know what it should look like, but compared to this, where it looks like action figures, and then there's Chaos Marines that are tiny as fuck, no. So I'm trying to figure it out and see what I can make with this, but I want to do a short story with it. I was able to find the character. It understands what a bolter is. It understands how to do all sorts of cool shit. Like the setup and the lighting and the actual image itself. This is good enough to the point where you can probably fool someone like, hey, this is a still from a movie, right? Whether you think that's a good movie or not is up to you, but you could reasonably fool somebody into thinking that. It looked like a table view. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I went with that character. We were gonna go with like fighting rebels and just showing that this dude's like done other shit. He's been a badass. I was trying to see, did it understand what a demon looked like, and I'm fairly certain that it understands a demon of corn. It's pretty good at understanding how to do a lot of shit. This one was one of my favorites just because the torches, it's a human that's there on a hook, and then its head is on fire. I think that's pretty fucking cool. Is it exactly 40K? No, but it's close, right? We can't think that AI is going to automatically know everything about creating Warhammer stuff. But the fact that I don't have to reference images for a lot of these, and it's able to get it on the first thing, or the first try, it's pretty fucking cool. It's pretty fucking awesome that it's able to understand this without a whole bunch of extra reference. This one was pretty easy. I used just the reference image of the dude, and I said that he's shooting at retreating Tau fire warriors. Well, It understood what a fucking Tau Fire Warrior was straight out of the gate. Now, I didn't play Tau. I don't really like Tau, but it looks like a Fire Warrior to me. Just saying. Like, it's pretty fucking crazy what it can get done. Another image, Rose trying to get him assaulting a city with the Warlord Titan in the background. Again, the Warlord Titan, that is correct. It's just not to scale. It should be significantly larger. Oh, all the whole hillbillies and the Billy stuff? Yeah, absolutely. You like Tau because Mech? Yeah. And so I did that. I was like, okay, does it understand what Necrons are? Well, it sure as fuck understands what a Necron is, and it understands what a Dark Angel is. It understood both of those. Again, scale is fucked, but AI is at the point where it understands these. It understands all these. There's no way. A lot of these were just showcasing things. It had nothing to do with whether that was going to be the actual thing for the dude. But the whole goal was to test it and see what can be done. And in something like this, I wanted to put an actual human in there that already has a realistic look, so then it's forcing the rest of the scene to be photorealistic. That's pretty important. It's gotten everything except for the scale right, and that's the biggest thing to me. It's getting there. I wanted an Imperial, him meeting with an Inquisitor with his retinue. To me, that looks like the cadre that an Inquisitor would have. Absolutely. That definitely looks much more like a Lord Inquisitor right there. Again, it's understanding the mission. It's understanding what I'm asking for. Even things like this are a bit more kinetic. I like it. It understood what a hive city was in the background on fire. Understood what Arbites or the Arbites or however the fuck you say those dudes. Understood exactly what they look like, with their fucking shotguns they usually have. Even in this one where they have shock mauls and shields. Like, it understood what I was asking it. Orcs. Understood orcs, except it, and I just said that they're fighting orcs. It's Imperial Guard versus orcs. It put in the walkers in automatically. Again, scale is way off, but it understands these things. I wanted him to be on top of a Baneblade, shooting down at Tyranid Gaunts that are trying to get on top. It understood what that was. Again, the scale isn't quite there, but what if I put the heights and sizes? It might? I don't know if it would overflow or overinflate the prompt, but it's still one of those things where it is understanding what these are that I'm asking it for. It is understanding it. It's understanding what an Inquisitor should look like, right? It understands that. It understands what an Imperial cruiser looks like. It even understood what an Eldar looks like, right? I just said Imperial Guardsmen with a Helgun curb stomping an Eldar on a craft world while other Imperial Guardsmen are fighting Eldar. Like, it understood what it is. All I'm saying is we are going to get to a point where we can really, really make cool shit. And this was a test of saying, how much deep lore does it understand? So how much does it actually understand and get? And is this easier than it used to be? Of course it's easier than it used to be. It's going to get even easier than this. The real trick is choosing, your camera, your lens, and your focal length depending on what you're trying to get done. Let's see. What else have I discovered? It understands Imperial fleets. It understands what Chaos ships look like. Space battles in stills, they look very video gamey, but I don't know how to improve that. Let's see. I really liked this one. I thought this one looked really good with the lighting and the sun shaft coming down, but it wasn't quite there. But yeah, I've been really. I can change the prompts to fix the scaling. I probably can. The real trick is whether it's going to understand every single time, and if that is going to translate from the image to the video. Because I've had times where I've done that, and the Titan starts running at the city and then fits into the archway, where it's like that's not how that works. Whereas other times it plods along as it should. I was still able to get a pretty substantial amount done, and I was very impressed with what I was able to get done. With more work, it can get there, absolutely. So the lasgun, yeah, everything about it just it all looks really good. It's not exactly a hell gun like I was wanting it to be, but it is what it is. It does okay. It doesn't understand the finer points of Imperial Guard armaments, so like auto guns, stubbers, things like that. It doesn't know what those are yet. But you don't see a basic blue Space Marine? Well, that's because I don't want to fucking put boring ass Ultramarines in there. If I did Titus from the Ultramarines fighting a warrior with a chainsword on a filled with not bodies are broken and bleeding. Fuck it. Let's see if it understands Titus. We'll do that really quick. If it understands the if it understands how to make Titus from the Ultramarines, that's gonna be pretty fucking cool. There should be some generic instantly recognized elements. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna do there's gonna be some Space Marines, or at least a Space Marine that's gonna be in there. And I think really focusing on the guard element might actually be a really good way to bring people in my opinion. If I could choose a story to tell, if I could, sit down and I could storyboard it out and I could actually generate it and take the time to really get it done, I would do Gaunt's Ghosts. That's what I would do. I would do not the entire series of the Gaunt's Ghosts, but I would just pick a book of Gaunt's Ghosts, and I would do that. That's what I would do. Because I think that's it's really cool. It's a more unique storytelling experience than just generic, Guard or Death Corps of Krieg or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I think that would be a really cool way to do that. People really like the scouts, that scout sort of mentality and shit. But Cadia stands. Yeah. Did I play Expedition 33? No, I don't like turn-based games. It doesn't matter how good people think it is. I don't like turn-based games at all. Eisenhorn would be fantastic. Eisenhorn would be my number 2 choice. The reason why I feel like okay, I'm of two minds because I've thought about this quite a bit. There's 3 books. There's 3 series in Warhammer that stick out to me. There's Gaunt's Ghosts, just because I think it's a cool story, it's a cool unit, it's interesting, right? They're the only, there's never going to be any more. They're a precious resource, blah blah blah. I think it's cool. I think it's great, and the little infighting between the characters, I love it. So I think that's a good one. I think Eisenhorn would be a fantastic way to get people in with intrigue and spies and all of that. I think Eisenhorn is a fantastic book or a fantastic series, and I think that would be really, really cool to do. I just don't know how I would go about doing that and getting that in this format right now. But I think that would be a fantastic way to get people in through intrigue and seeing higher level societies than just, blood and guts on the battlefield. The other one that I think would be fantastic to get people in would be Caiaphas Cain. You can say what you want. If some people like it, some people don't. But it's more of a comedic taste of somebody that doesn't want to do anything and tries to do everything in his power to get out of being on the battlefield, and he ends up being a hero quite a few times, even though he never intends to be. And I think both of those would be fantastic ones, in my opinion. The Necron one, yeah. You hate turn-based games? Yeah. I'm just not gonna. I just don't want to play turn-based shit. Like turn-based strategy, I fucking hate. Honestly, I want real-time strategy back, and real-time strategy hasn't been good. And since like what? Fuck, even like Command and Conquer 3 wasn't all that great, but it was still something. StarCraft 2 was terrible. I fucking hate StarCraft 2. It has none of the vibes of the original game. It's too clean, it's too sanitized. It doesn't have, I don't know, it's missing what made StarCraft 1 special. The units feel um too pretty. I don't know. There's just something about StarCraft 2 that I fucking hate more than anything. And but StarCraft 1 is one of my all-time favorite games. I mean, shit, I grew up playing StarCraft 1, making my own custom games, replaying the campaign. I don't know how many fucking times, so I don't know. You can call Homeworld a recent RTS, but I don't really see that as the same thing. It's not really the same thing. Supreme Commander Forged Land still best RTS. Supreme Commander, yeah. I mean, the thing that I don't like is that in Supreme Commander 2, if you have artillery enabled, as soon as you research artillery, you win. Hey, look, it understands who Titus is, even though it. Look at that. It understands his armor. It doesn't understand his his face. I guarantee if I removed his fucking helmet, it would understand that. Has the chains, has all of it, has the captain's thing. It fucking gets it. It gets it. So yeah, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, Stev, no, I know you're working on the Supreme Commander 2 mod. We talked about that briefly. But the thing that I just don't like the fact that once you get artillery and you get shields, it's basically okay, who has more artillery than the other, and then you basically have to shield your way up to the enemy base, and that's it. This looks pretty spot on like this. The scale on this looks pretty fucking good, but still, it understood. It's great. Already fixed that in your mod. Yeah. That's one of the things that you kind of have to do because otherwise it's a shit show. You grew up playing Dune 2. Ooh. Dune 2. I tried getting into the Dune games. I couldn't really do it. They didn't do anything for me because I didn't understand it. And when I was old enough to understand it, it was an old enough game that I wasn't going to go back. That looked ripped from the Space Marine game. It does. It does. That's pretty fucking cool. Let's see if we can get it to look uh let's see what we can get there. Pre-command, yeah. Command and Conquer is still one of my favorites. I really like Command and Conquer. I'll tell you what, I didn't. So, I remember playing all of the Command and Conquer demos, and all of the demos back in the day did not have the FMVs, right? Which are the live action shits, right? The live action cutscenes. Well, I remember the first Command and Conquer game that I actually bought and didn't just rip and play multiplayer was the Command and Conquer 3. And I remember being so fucking confused as to like, wait, is this a movie? Like, what the fuck am I watching, right? And the cast that they had for Command and Conquer 3 was fucking wild. Well, Michael Ironside. They had the dude that played Lando Calrissian, not the new one. The new one, that dude's a fucking idiot. The old dude. They had a lot of shit. A lot of shit. Command and Conquer 4 cutscenes were fucking amazing. Really? I haven't played 4. I heard too many bad things about 4, so I didn't even do that. But uh, Billy D, yeah, yeah, Billy D was in Command and Conquer 3, in during quite a few of the cutscenes. You know, smooth talking his way as he usually does. So okay. Well, look at that. It even gets his face. Command and Conquer 4 is trash. It looked like trash. It got ripped apart by a lot of people that I used to trust for reviews, and then I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. But there you go. It gets his face. Yeah, Red Alert 2 was good. And Tiberian Sun, I remember playing the shit out of that demo. We're gonna go to space. Yeah. Let's see. What was the other stuff that I was doing? Yeah, we're gonna get started on legal here in just a second. Yeah, we got Tecton in a gotcha game beating the shit out of some dude while WestJet laughs. Uh They're like I kind of want to make a Tectone video of him being like the only real person, like fucking Space Jam, and but he's in gotcha games and he's beating the shit out of all the fucking soy boy male characters and just beating them to a fucking pulp while WestJet just laughs behind him and just I kind of want to do that. I think that'd be great. Um, oh, I tried to do a drone strike on the house. It didn't. It didn't work. It didn't work. Did I see this one in daycare worker pick? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the sun to go to space to escape capitalism. We are gonna have a space episode, and yep, it knows what Asmongold looks like. It understands. uh, uh, that was a great one. Okay. All right. So we need to make our legal mindset stuff. So I know we want to incorporate Thailand. I know we want to get Mudang. I know we want to get him doing legal stuff. So I know that like we want to get that at least. And we're going to put in some of the other people and figure out how to make that work. But I think we're going to start with our first image or our images, and then we're going to go into the video generation. Lastly, I need to get to the track we're doing this to. Let's see. Was it after this? That's the one he wanted. Da-da-da-da-da. We're gonna have that play. So that's what we're doing for him. It's only going to be a 2.5 minute video, roughly. So it's for his stream starting soon. And what I need to do, we're gonna upload his face, and then we're gonna start doing that. Let's see here. Uh, he's 6'5". Is he really? You're imagining something like Arthur meets Ace. Yeah. I need to figure out how to do that. What we're gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna use our nanner banana, and we're gonna make this. 1 second. Give me a second. Oh, right. Last thing. If you guys do want to see the entire what's it called? Video that I did for Tectone, there it is. If you want to repost and tag him, just to give him some shit. Hopefully he'll appreciate that. Okay. His parameters in the video, like what did he want in it? Well, yeah, Mudang court, him doing paperwork, some anime, and we're gonna make it happen. So first things first, I think we're gonna transform him into mindset legal with the Hawaiian jacket and squiggly tie. So I think we're going to do that, and then once I create that prompt, then we're going to start putting him in the various situations. He is 6'9". Okay, man is wearing a Hawaiian pattern suit, white shirt, 90s inspired squiggly eye, and is sitting on the back on the balcony of a home overlooking the uh uh other homes in the Thailand jungle as he does paperwork on a desk. He has a nameplate at the front of the desk, or on top of the desk, that reads legal mindset, and a poster and an anime flyer with a frog shooting a rocket launcher is on the corner of the desk, reading stream starting soon. All right, let's make sure that our 16:9. We'll do 4K. We'll do 4. All right. I know we're gonna get Moodang. That's gonna be I want to have some of them together and some of them apart. If somebody could actually hold on, where the fuck is legal mindset? Where's the okay, we're gonna save that because you seem to like that goth elf thing. Okay. See, here's the thing. When I see a video of him, I can't tell how tall he is, right? Because he's in Asia and all the people over there are tiny as fuck. So I can't tell if he's really a giant or if everything else is just is like I need to see him sitting next to a normal like thing. Yeah, he's just in Asia. He's fucking it's all fucking tiny. Yeah, Mudang is gonna be his sidekick. Uh no, I mean because he's never standing up or walking around. Maybe it's a scene where he's on his way to the stream fighting crime on the way. Ooh. Oh. I mean, if so, he's what? He's my height then. I'm what 6'4". No one can see his relative scale. Yeah, I know because it's just all the fucking the Thailanders. You can't fucking tell how tall someone is. Okay, all right. We're on the we're working there. We're getting there. We're cooking. I don't want to. Okay, so let's try and do. Okay, so he's uh walking down the street with a leash on Moo Dang. Uh, he hold on. Aviators, and then he's gonna be uh poster on the wall shows live action frog fighting, live toads fighting with the promo title of stream starting and on the poster. He really likes anime. I know he does. The frog. Oh. Okay, so we got that. Excellent. Upload. Is at a high door near a river talking to a girl cosplaying as a goth elf. Okay. Let's see here. Archer type anime. He wanted it to be a combination, so it's going to be a combination of anime and combination of not. So that's what we're going for. I do think we can do that for one of the images, though. Uh, let's see. Is waiting outside of a courtroom a kiwi bird is sitting nearby a legal magazine that uh has the title of Stream Starting Soon with a frog as a judge. Oh, oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, we can probably see if we can do that. Let's see. Anti. It's a relic to behold in his with both hands. A monk is sitting nearby with a what's he gonna be? A laptop staring at a screen. That has a 8-bit frog with a title that reads screen instead. Shit. That's too good. That's too good. Oh man, which one? They're so good. Maybe a more tropical background. Yeah, that's a good idea. Uh, and Yep, yep, we gotta have the kiwi. We need the kiwi. Oh god. It's so good. And I need all of these to fucking generate. Um, you might have a gator. Okay, like this one's good. This one's really good. I actually really like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. The stream is a trip. You can't skip out on streams. Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. I need to try and get back. I haven't been streaming because I haven't had access to things, and then also there's been people over, so I haven't been free to really do shit. So bigger titties, okay, we can do that with large breasts. Uh, uh-huh. There we go. Perfect. Was that Guff rearing just now? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the peek behind the yeah. Honestly, the thing about AI is, and I've said it before, right? Anybody can do this as long as you have an imagination. Realistically, you need that's kind of the way it is. If you don't have an imagination, then you're not going to be able to do this, right? Because you need to be able to think of, and you need to have an image in your mind's eye of exactly what you want to see. And if you can't conjure that image in your mind and then also have the vocabulary to describe it, you're not going to evoke what you really want. And you can go a little bit beyond that with some technical understanding of like cameras and angles and how you want things to be. But at the end of the day, realistically anybody can do this. But you're right, some people have no mind's eye or inner voice. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not, I don't want to put anybody down for that, but it's like, okay, here's a good example with music and using Suno. There's a lot of people out there that try and make AI music, and a lot of it's not great, right? Most people can't make good AI music. There's a significant portion of that is usually the lyrics that they write, how they structure that. That's definitely a portion. Also, what they use to prompt. But I can show you guys and I can give you prompts that are actually fantastic for a style. But if you don't have good lyrics, it's still not going to do anything. And lyrics is something that you need to be able to think of and come up with. You can use AI to help, but you need to be able to do quite a bit. And I don't know. If you guys don't know how to do any of this, it's one of those things where if you don't practice with it, if you don't use your brain in that imaginative capacity, then you're going to lose it. But you can earn it back if you try and you use it and you really start to be creative with it. And the most important thing about that, make it for yourself. Don't make it for anybody else. Make it for yourself. I'm making legal mindset, he wants me to make something for him, right? But I'm still making stuff in the style that I want, that I think is funny, because that's what was offered. And so I have a lot more freedom. I have a lot of fun with it. It's great. But like, if you have an idea of what you want to do, you can make it happen. So anybody can be using the tools that the tools are very easily accessible. But if this is something you want to do, you can absolutely look at what I do and you can try and emulate it. But I would always add, I would always, I'm not gonna demand anything. I would suggest that you try and add your own little flair, your own spin to it of what you want to see. And in that practicing of that spin that you want to see, you're already going to be practicing on your imagination and you're going to be working on building yourself up in a creative level. And it's going to do really, really well for you. It really, really is. Because you're going to start looking at things and you're going to be like, I want to try that. And I'm going to start, twisting it a little bit. And you're going to get to the point where you're adding so much detail to it that you've evolved to the point where I'm at today. So if it's something that you want to do, that's something that you want to do. If it's not something you want to do, well, I'm so glad that you guys are here and you guys can hang out and you can enjoy what I make. But if, definitely, if this is something you want to do, you can use this as a way to learn. Dask, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you. You have been witnessed. Yes, if you guys do want to on YouTube and then on Kick, I believe there's the Zobi has pinned the comments for all of the methods if you guys would like to give. I did manage to get all of my bills paid actually. So I have power, electricity, water, gas, and internet for at least another month. So moving along. I do have a year's access to all the AI. Actually, with Higgs field, I have 18 months worth of access. So that's pretty fucking cool. All right, let's keep going. That is spot fucking on. Yep, we're doing that. Like this one's a bit wilder, but that's a pig. So, yeah, no. Jesus. We roll again. I didn't like any of those. Like it's easy to make this character, but we'll roll again. You always have a great storyboard. Yeah, yeah. You have a hypothesis that the artists that are angry at AI lack the imagination. Most of them just copy paste. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And that's that's kind of the thing about a lot of the people that can't do. They're angry at AI. Is their mediocre art is no longer adequate because people can describe what they want to do. So it's pretty fucking wild in how all of that works. But yeah, I don't know. I just have a weird ideas of things that I want to pop into my ADD brain, and I just make it happen. So I do know. I think we're almost at the point, by the way, where Dona is forgetting to do so many things. Asobi has quite a bit to say on the matter. Not to throw Donut under the bus necessarily, but I do not know when what's it called is going to get done. The claws and laws. Where is this island? You should go there. Yeah, it's in Asia. Put the bow on Mudang's head. Oh. Yeah, the storyboards that I come up with stuff is actually pretty fucking. You plead the fifth. I know. I barely get a response out of him for some things. The only time I got a response from him is when I sent him the image that I generated where he's holding the WA-2000, and he said that was Eli's dream gun, and I informed him quite correctly that I know where some are. I now know of at least 5. I know where 5 are, but each one of them goes for the going rate that they go for, which is $370,000, and that they are never going to get cheaper than that, except for the one estate sale that I know of that you might be able to get away with $250,000. But yeah, I tried to. Josh, you have also been witnessed. But yeah, I feel like something needs to happen with him, his assistant or whatever. If he wants to do things, he says that he wants to get shit done, but oh.
Such a good job.
Fantastic job. I love you. You snooze, you lose. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. If he wants to do it, he said he wants to do it, and I don't want to take that opportunity away from him if that's what he wants to do. But he's gonna get delayed. It already is gonna get delayed actually until after the Menace Crew episode 3. So we're doing Tectone's episode next. So we're gonna actually start development on that probably this week. I think. Actually, no, not this week. Next week we're gonna start it. Next weekend is when we're gonna really start that. So Tectone episode 2 is what we're gonna do first. The reason we're gonna do that is he has to go back and finish the things with the F box. Metascrew episode 3 is gonna be kind of a culmination of everything that's happened since season 2, or not since season 2, since episode 2 of season 2, where we have all the boxes and they start going out on adventures, and then that makes a logical stepping off point for Claws and Laws, because he hasn't he's sent out to go get the sixth of 9, the sixth box out of 9 of the C boxes. So that's what he has to do, and I think that's what we're gonna wait for. And then also Nux's second episode is gonna happen because we never made it to Egypt. We still got the whole We Was Kangs and all that shit to do. So don't you fucking worry. We're gonna have quite a bit. Have quite a bit. Hey Stav, have a fantastic rest of your evening, buddy. Wait, who was Claus and Laws Donut? Yeah, I'll probably do an episode, like a little short where that's a thing. That'd be great. Aiden Ross said that Hassan ate his old dog fish. Ooh. Ooh. But yeah, we definitely have quite a bit going on there. Okay. I don't like it. Too small. Too small. Too small. Let's try the verbiage of huge to try and see if we can get her assets properly proportioned. Actually, which is a does that look enough like him? Does that look enough like him? Yes. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. I had to send it to him. Figure he'll appreciate that. Okay, so we have that. One of these generations would be totally fine. Compare assets to something the size that you want. Larger than my head. That's the ideal size. As Aiden uses Hassan's own tactics against him. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let's see. Hold on. So we got Moodang, we got the pen. Let's try and redo that. A scroll that has ancient frog scratch drawings and the words. Let's try that. The biggest and best thing is iDubbbz and Anissa. Yeah. Yeah. No, they're fucking clowns. It's iDubbbz and his husband. Yeah, I'll do it. No. I I'll get it done. It may not be in the next hour. Oh, well. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it'll be ready tomorrow. No, it's okay. I'll do that shit in a minute. Okay. Let's see. I feel like he would appreciate it more if it was more live action instead of anime, because we have enough anime scenes and we're gonna do even more. We'll do that one. They shouldn't have bothered. Yeah, no, they're clowns, man. They don't mean anything. I honestly I can't think of a more I can't think of really that big of a fall from grace like items. Like I can't think of anyone that's fallen harder than that. Okay, so we'll have that one. That one's good. It's actually it's kind of amazing that it's happened. Okay, so what are we doing? Where are we at now? So we have the pen, we have the him talking to Fearin, we have him with the kiwi, we have him with Mudang, we have him doing legal work. He's his second biggest enemy. No, he is his own worst enemy because he made the choices, right? You can't say that he's his second worst enemy because he willingly chose to go down that path. That is his choice. So he can be upset all he wants, but he chose that path. Hassan possibly items fell because he's dumb. Hassan fell because he electrocuted his dog. No, Hassan fell because he had terrorists on his platform. Oh, I know. Is arguing in case in front of a jury made up of blue puppets in overalls and straw hats. The judge is Elmo and judge robes and wig. The opposing counsel is sitting hold on. What is the opposing counsel gonna have? It is sitting the man is the defendant. It has a fat blue puppet in overalls and straw hat sitting there. The other side is a couple of old guys in suits and a young A man in a wheelchair with casts on his arms and leg with the words stream starting soon written all over them. Yep, Blue Mountain Jews, they committed an atrocity. Let's see. Yep, no, you're right. It wasn't resistance. It was wild. It was crazy, but it definitely was not resistance. The problem is that Hassan is extremely unintelligent. That's true. And he'll what he'll do is he'll argue that no, he's educated. Well, being educated and being intelligent are two very different things. Anyone that says that they are the same is fucking delusional. Um Basically, yeah, because people don't want to think. People just want to act like want to look good. Educated doesn't mean smarter. Oh, I know. Mm. Let's see. Okay, sorry about that. Uh, Populist shilling of looking woke and progressive, holier than thou. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, people are a fucking problem. No, that's a combination of real and not a fan. Okay. I think that's going a bit too far. I think that's going a bit too far. But we're gonna do it anyways. The fat one? Yeah. The AI knows. Oh, the AI does know. The AI knows. Here's the thing. We know this case he's gonna win no matter what. Because the dude that's injured's not black. Not the kangaroo court you deserve, but the one you needed. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, I need shit. Well, Homer, you have been witnessed. Um uh, da, 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 da. What would he be doing right now? Give me some ideas on legal mindset, more legal mindset lore. I'm gonna have him let's see. Oh, yeah is and a PowerPoint presentation in front of who would he be in front of? A bunch of fat guys in frog suits talking about how to avoid legal issues. No. On a a pirate hat, shirt, with the Somalian flag, with the word Johnny boy on it. How to avoid prison by not being a nuisance with. Let's try this. Let's see if we can do this. I don't know if it's gonna like me for the words. Hey, hey, Alex, what's up, dude? The presentation says, has a title of legal PP is big. Okay. I know the flag. I know the Florida stuff. That's definitely gonna exist. Johnny Smalley. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Standing in a rowboat off the coast. Working in a North Korean labor camp. Fill up on bong water, won't you? Yeah. That's excellent. Night night, Autumn. Come here.
I'll be 5 seconds.
Oh, you're okay. Wow. Did you have fun? You watched Frozen? Yeah. Did you sing? Yeah. Do you like singing? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I love you very much. Oh.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Wow. Night night. I love you.
Say I love you.
I love you. Night night. I see you in the morning. Oh. Yeah. That's so good. I mean, okay, that one's decent. The fuck is that? Okay, all right, all right, all right. Hold on. Okay, do do we do we do this one? I'm getting. What do you mean? I'm getting canceled. Look, it got windows and everything. The title. Oh. Okay, do we like this one? Or do we like this one? Oh, oh God. I think we do this one. This one's pretty good. This one right here. Okay, that's what we're doing. Okay. All right, so we have that. We have the Blue Mountain Jews in court. Sea shanty? No, he's not worthy of it. He is not. Johnny is not worthy of further mention beyond this. Okay. All right. All right. Perfect. Excellent. Excellent. It's great. I need. I'm gonna need to do a couple of Mudang like on its own, right? Just like one, maybe one more of Mudang on its own. I was gonna have it like rolling around on court papers. Uh, he goes to court, so we could. I mean, here's a good one. is buying a coffee from a vending machine in the courthouse. A flyer. Um, let's see here. I'm trying to think how I want to do the stream starting soon bit. What I want to have. Frogs playing laser tag and a flyer with a tagline of stream starting soon. Can be seen on the ground. Taped to the side of the vending machine. All right, let's try that. He's just getting his coffee. I don't know why people would get mad at this. I don't think anything's bad. I think it's funny. I think it's great. Okay. How many images do I have? We have 10 scenes. So I have 80 seconds of content. Okay. 80 seconds of content is fine. I have an idea. I could get I can get even more by doing the reel along with the anime versions. Okay. I don't think he smokes. What's the commission for? It's for Legal Mindset. He wants a stream starting soon thing. Running through a courthouse to make it to the stream. Maybe. Cigars and beer in moderation. Let's see. Yeah, we could probably do that. Oh, perfect. That's what I was looking for. Excellent. Okay, so he's getting coffee. Um uh, uh studio headphones. studio headphones on as he prepares a laptop mic and a key light to start streaming at a desktop mic, camera, and nearby is a cup with cup written on it with Sharpie. On the wall is a hold on. Yeah. No, we got the swear cup. We got the swear cup and an open beer can that is called Stream Starting Soon is on the desk as well. Okay. It isn't quite consistent with the clothes. No. It's supposed to be different in every shot for this. I'm not trying to get, because I'm already changing what he's wearing by saying that it's a Hawaiian shirt and a squiggly tie. The white undershirt is always there, right? But I'm specifically doing that. He has a whole bunch of suits, I'm sure. So it's fine. It's just a different shirt or a different suit for each day. Finishes talking to a client and then fills the jar afterwards. He's wild. Oh god. Strange child. In a upscale lounge. Here. All right, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Although he doesn't have a fucking. He does not have a Mac. He has an Asus. Ooh. Who should the client be? Who should be the person that he's talking to? Hope you and your family had a good Christmas. It was okay. I don't have any complaints. My daughter had a good time. Girlfriend enjoyed the limited gifts that I was able to get for her, and I was able to hang out with them. So pretty good in my opinion. You can't see the brand of the computer in that one, so I'm pretty. That's not bad. I think I'm gonna use that one because I think it looks pretty good. The kid is happy. That's all that matters. Yep, absolutely. The LG ovens guy about the The LG ovens guy. No, that's gonna get him shit canned for sure. I'm not gonna have him talking to a fucking Nazi. Talking to Tectone? I could have him talking to Tectone. Uh, to the bald man wearing a black tank top, jeans, silver necklace that with a pendant, nuts, and boots. A bald man is holding let's see if we can do that. Yeah, no, he's not gonna talk to John. That's not gonna fucking happen. Realistic is uh. Honey, what the fuck is your problem? I know, you're orange. God, he's just causing so many problems. Arnold type, legal mindset, Tectone handshake. Oh yeah, yeah. Can't think of anyone real world he's represented. Well, no one that's like public that I know of. And I think that's kind of the point. Wrestling an alligator at a Florida golf course. Yep. I'm trying to get direction if he wants all of it anime. It is classy. Yeah. Yeah, the orange cats are just he is digging out his fucking litter box. I'm gonna have to clean all that shit up. Orange cats are indeed very crazy. They really are. Had a Big Hero 6 reference. Okay, legal mindset. We'll make it all anime. We'll make it anime. Shit. Fuck. That's okay. We have it's not that big of a deal. Uh Uh, man. Shit. Okay. That's already anime. Yeah. I think we can skip that. Okay. We have that. That's anime already. We have that. That's anime already. Okay. So it wasn't very much. We're just gonna wait for all of them to be generated. Oh man. Yep. Yep. We got that. Yep. We got ye old truck nuts. Uh, that looks really good. We'll wait for more to finish, and then we'll get started. That's so weird. So we have dogs. Yeah. This is gonna be gold. Yeah, I hope so. I hope it'll be good. We're going with this one. I like that one. Oh, I like that. I like that one a lot. Settings. It's an intro loop. It is an intro loop. All right, this is the last one that we're gonna take, and then we're gonna start building it. Actually, we can start building it now. Yep, yep, I know. I'm very aware. And boom. See, here's the one thing that's also crazy about this. As you guys might be able to tell, I have for most people, my organization skills are fucking ass. So a lot of people can't really make sense of uh the shit that or how I'm able to come up with this shit and keep things correct in my mind. Takes practice. It does. I've also been doing this garbage for a while now. And this is kind of how my brain's always worked. You just know when the storyboard makes you laugh, the rest is gonna click. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Oh, let's check the PP. Okay. Oh god. I think I think that's gonna do it. That's gonna be it right there. Yeah, you guys will be the first ones to see his new stream. I'm just getting all of this in first. Did I not pick one? We'll do this one. Man, he can't get over his the uncanny valley-ness. I think the realistic one would have been fucking amazing, but it is what it is. As it always will be. Yeah, we're gonna be done here in not too long. While I focus on this, you know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna play a remix of a song that you guys have heard before, but that way you guys will have something to listen to while I figure this shit out. Nope, that's not the right one.
Then we lived in the trees. Then we lived in the halls. And now we live on the screens. But all that matters is the memes. Doesn't matter if you censor us or try and steal the thought right through. Cause every idea's a little new fuse, a whispered joke they can't undo. The memes will never die. You can try, but you can't take them away. Ooh, oh, the memes will never die. You can try, you can fight, but you can't take them away. We used to die in the cold. Now we die from disease. Next we'll die in the holes. And then we'll die in the seas. But all that matters is the meme. First we had empires, then we had gold. Then we had nation stories told. Then we had idols on a screen. But the only truth we've ever seen is the memes will never die. You can try, but you can't take them away. Ooh, oh, the memes will never die. You can try, you can fight, but you can't take them away. Memes will never die. Yeah, memes will never die. Memes will never
All right. Yeah, that one's a fucking banger. It's so good. I've been enjoying that one. All right. We're just about done. We're actually at the last end here. All right. Night, night. I love you. Okay. 8. I love you. All right. Now let's put that in. A 2-hour song, please. Yeah, I'll we'll work on. I think I need some more shit. We'll see what we got so far. Do we just loop it? Do we just take what we get and loop it, or do we want to create what? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we create 9 more prompts? Do we do 9, or do we just copy what we got? I don't give like we can if we can do 9 more. I'm just trying to think of what it would be. Actually, I already know a couple. All right, I'm gonna. Do I have anything else that I like really enjoyed? What haven't you guys heard that I've made yet? Oh. Yeah. Okay. So, um, all right. So one thing that I was doing is I wanted to make. I don't know what I want to do with it yet, but I wanted to try and get in. His chat would be. um. So I've been trying to think of things that I want to make beyond just like Menace Crew stuff to try and like branch out a little bit here and there. I want to do something that is I don't know, like the Warhammer thing sounds really cool, but I really just want to do something with like a barbarian sort of vibe to it. And I don't care if it's like sci-fi or like medieval or whatever the fuck, but I did make this track for it, and y'all can let me know what y'all think. It's the only good one that I got, really. And then I have a cinematic version of it, along with a metal version, so we can listen to those. But I'll do this while I generate a few more, and we'll talk about it. Well, that's kind of the vibe that I was going for. I don't know what I want to do with it, but it that's the only one that came out really, really good that I really enjoyed. And it was good enough to the point where I wanted to hear what it was like as metal, right? And so I've just been I guess a lot of the time, the past week where I haven't really been streaming, that's kind of what I've been doing is just making music as much as I can. So uh here's the metal version of it, which I think is pretty fucking cool. I'm almost done with these, and then we'll get our generations. Rocket, come here. Come on. Come on. Wah! Hi, buddy. So yeah, that's kind of that was just one of the few that I was working on. There's a lot of shit that I make, and then it just never like makes it anywhere. Yeah, it's pretty. I don't know. I like making making cool shit. It's always a good time to have shit like that, and then also like finding a prompt like that. Like once you find a good like style prompt, it's a lot of fun because what you do a lot of the times is you're like, well, what if it was this song but in this style? And sometimes it comes out even better than the original. So Yeah. I don't know about necessarily good health, but good enough for now. Good enough for now. That is all that matters. I'm here today, and we're good. Hi, buddy. I know you want to go outside, but it's cold as shit. If I let you out, you want to know what you're gonna do? You're gonna tell me immediately that you want to come right back inside. Ungrateful is what you are. Okay, we'll do I think we'll do immigration and we'll do fetch, and then we'll get mooting rolling in the courthouse. And then I think we will call it, or then we'll make these last 3 videos. We'll put the clips in, we'll loop it, and it'll be ready to go. Can also picture Doomslayer bashing demon skulls to that. Yeah, absolutely. Juno is great. You learn that you love Russian funk and you've never heard Russian funk before. I like so many different types of music. Like which one was this?
Daddy, daddy.
Oh, this one was a fucking trip.
Daddy, daddy. We fucking lobsters with it. Daddy, daddy. We fucking lobsters.
Nope, not that one. Wait, I'm not thinking of the right one. Shit, I'm gonna go through all these fucking things, aren't I?
Are you listening? Boys, turn that shit up.
Which one was this?
Jack it to the track. Let me see you jack it back, bend it, lean it, pop it, shake it, dip it, drop it, taste it, jack it, take it, break it, switch it, fist it, hit it, crack it, lick it, fap it, twist it, bop it, swing it, kick it, bite it, grip it, slam it, rip it, whack it, quit it, lube it, fake it, tie it, pull it, funnel it, zip it, jack 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 it to the track. Jack it to the track.
I make stupid ass shit like that all the fucking time. All the fucking time. And it's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's great. Okay, so we're gonna do mooting. Yeah, no, like dude, there's so much shit that I make. If I played this other song, like the original fucking hold on, I need to find the right one. There was one of these generations where I asked Grok to go fucking like crazy as shit, and the lyrics on this, they probably would get me demonetized. I don't know if I should play them. Now that I mention it, maybe I should. At least the video demonetized. Twitch only. Twitch would ban me in should ban me for it. I'm surprised I'm not permanently banned already. I think we're also far enough in the video then I can probably play it and then I'll clip it out. All right, we'll play it.
We out here in the dunes committing biblical atrocities. Say humming soft like a lullaby for the dead.
And the one I played earlier in the stream, far
I'm
tamer.
fucking up Sam people like Obi-Wan on premium Persian opium. Straight cleaving skulls, collecting Tuscan masks like ancient Mayan relics. Force choked the toddler while snorting ground pharaoh mummy off a gaffy stick. We smoking that Tutankhamun tomb dust mixed with vaporized raider clip. Rip the pregnant one open, water fetus like a supreme chain. Piss in holy water, lean cut with fresh menstrual rain. Carved pentagrams in their chests, made the camp a sacrificial altar. Necrophilia on the chieftain's wife while she still had pulse and falter. Drinking blue milk, shaking with a border, youngling brains and lean. I'm the desert Moses, parting Red Seas of Raider spleen. Scalped the whole tribe, stitched the dreads into a Balenciaga robe. Left the bodies twitching for the crate dragons premium probe. On that Cleopatra as venom cut with tattoo and fentanyl. Shorty deep throw my saber hilt coated in fresh afterbirth gel. Dune soaked in coming plasma. Raiders turn to ash and trauma. Saber singing through the womb's eternal desert drama. Obi-Wan the fallen angel, genocide with grace and glamour. Dune soaked in coming plasma. Raiders turn to ash and trauma. Force fucking the Sarlacc pit, none in this 1,000-year mark. Twin sons watch me bathe in blood like Cleopatra in the rock. Pop the glitter, some shard laced with ground up Judah silver coins. Turn the ambush to a crucifixion, nailed them up on moisture vapor lines. Stuffing separated dicks with spice, making gourmet bombs for the vibes. Drinking Lazarus tears mixed with Tuscan vaginal secretions and the scribes. I'm the hermit and the Christ, robe embroidered with Versace thorns. Bury survivors alive with scorpions crawling in the open sores. Smoking that Confucius opium pipe, packed with cremated Tuscan kids. Force push the whole lineage into the pit. Watch the Sarlacc get bids. We out here committing war crimes like Roman emperors on bath salts. Shorty sucking on my lightsaber crystals crusted with Raider assault. I'm eternal like the pyramids, stacking skulls in the obelisk. Desert Dracula flow, sucking souls through severed clits. Tribe extinct, no witnesses left to snitch. Just the wind whispering my name through the bones in the bitch. Dune soaking coming plasma. Raiders turn to ash and trauma. Saber singing through the womb's eternal desert drama. Obi-Wan the fallen angel, genocide with grace and glamour. Dune soaking coming plasma. Raiders turn to ash and trauma. Force fucking the Sarlacc pit, nothing in this 1,000-year mall. Twin sons watch me bathe in blood like Cleopatra in the raw. Calm, detached, silence in the waste now. Beautiful, really. The dunes look better red. Sand people had it coming since Anakin started the trend. Peaceful out here.
Yeah. If I put that as a standalone music video, that'd get fucking yeah. Immediately yanked. No, I know it flows okay. The problem is the lyrics are there's a Biggie song where it doesn't matter what version you listen to, it's been censored into oblivion unless maybe you can get the original record, but even then I don't know if it was ever uncensored. But it was clear that at one point he was talking about ripping a necklace off of a pregnant bitch, and he said that she was pregnant, and you can tell because of the way the rhymes were in there, right? But it didn't matter. That shit had the old reverse button, the old censor thing, where they just like reverse the line just briefly to fuck it up so it doesn't come across as though pregnant. I don't remember if there's another one in that song, but I know there's at least that that isn't allowed on anywhere that I haven't really looked that hard, to be perfectly honest. But the places that I've heard it, I've never heard it with that actual fucking line truly with the original lyrics. So the fact that you have that, like, there's a lot of shit in there that isn't wouldn't be allowed. It's lame, it's gay, but it's the rules we gotta play by. At least it's the rules I gotta play by if I want to still make money doing this. And unfortunately, I still need to make money off of this. So yeah, I can't go breaking all those rules yet. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. Oop. I'm gonna cut that one out. There's a difference between anything like that. It like as soon as you talk about killing someone that's pregnant, that's like I don't know. There's something that happens when you do that. You think the difference is that Biggie was admitting to a crime? No, I don't know. It's I haven't. Maybe some more research needs to be done, but I do like that's. I know that one in particular, talking about violence against a pregnant woman, was censored. So excellent. I'm gonna go. Do. You don't think you've ever seen Tectone in jeans? It's always been pajama pants. Yeah, I know. I'm doing okay, Bander. So also, Nick, here's the thing. I need to look into the way that Suno does it more, but for me anyways, when you do DJ stuff, if you speed up or slow down the tempo, that can adjust the tone of the track, right? Because you're speeding up or slowing it down. But there is a way to pitch lock it so it doesn't actually change the pitch of the audio. So you get the original audio just sped up or slowed down. So very fitting for legal, yeah. And basketball shorts, yeah, basketball shorts and pajamas, absolutely. You kind of regret asking for Cowboy Bebop Kirsch now? Why? You can do that on your decks? Yeah, no, like, I can do it too, with the deck that I have. I'm saying, I don't know if Suno has that for when you're adjusting, like, you're speeding up or slowing down vocals for a track that you're making inside of Suno Studio. That's what I'm talking about. Uh Where the fuck is it? Oh, you fucking person wants to be super duper gay. Of course, I fucked it up. I did the mauve, not the MP4. Okay. Okay, we got that. On Stream Elements, it doesn't show when someone's comment is a reply. You don't think so? Some comments here may not make sense without reading what they're replying to. Yeah, no, that's fair. I don't know what you like better. That oh, da, 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 da. Okay. I'm hoping that will send. If it doesn't send there, let me send it to him on Discord so that he has it. 500 megabytes. It's fucking small. Okay. You still need to get Bebop Jazz Red as well. What do you mean? What do you mean Bebop Jazz? Cowboy Bebop style. I mean, have you just like let's try that. Let me check. Give me Nope, that's not it. talking about this? Is that what you were talking about? Like, it is something else. Okay. Let's see. That's not the right one. Bong Water Jazz Hour. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, let's see. I mean, I gotta say, I like how that one came out. Let's see. I hate it. Too technical. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's the thing. Asobi. The best way to do that is to fuck with it with Grok. That's gonna be one place you can fuck with it. Grok is extremely useful, and then Gemini as a backup, and have them play off of each other. You can definitely do that. And then, like, if I take this and then I expand it, like this magic button right here is also very useful. It's better sounding when you like, yeah, no, I know that. I know that it's not like the main theme. I get that. That's the style of jazz that I like. That's the style of stuff that I prefer. You use Gemini and Quen for a lot of it. Try Grok. Grok's actually pretty good at styles. I wouldn't say that Grok is great at fucking writing anything. It actually kind of fucking sucks at writing anything. But if you're trying to come up with a style, it's actually not a bad resource. That definitely sounds like walking into someplace nice. there's a lot that you can do with Suno. It just depends on, like, that's 99% of the time, and the problems that you have is absolutely a it's all about your style and your prompt and what you're trying to get it to do. Um some things, some useful things to note is if you just like do keywords and just do nothing but that, you're going to run into a problem where there's too many keywords and it's going to start throwing shit out. But if you start describing the vibes, right? So it's saying that this noir jazz piece glides at a slow swinging tempo, right? So instead of just saying noir jazz, slow swinging tempo, those are two separate tags. But if you're saying how you want it to actually, like when you add that verb in there of glides, right, and you're emphasizing what you want it to be like, you're going to add much more emphasis to your music than you are if you just put in a bunch of fucking shit in there. It works so much better. It's I can't tell you how many times that has come out with absolute fire. So many times. Um let's see. Like extremely bass boosted mumble rap, SoundCloud trap. That's a genre in its own. Blown out 808s, subwoofer destroyer. Right, that's not necessarily a genre, but that's giving a vibe to it of how you want it to generate things. It's all that sort of shit that when you're writing it really really matters how you describe the soundscape that you want to hear. Some of it you're just not going to know because you don't know that much about music, and that's where research helps a lot, and AI can help quite a bit, with especially like for example when I was doing uh the bu- 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 so like this one, to do the hard, the heavy fucking doom style shit, right? I know it's metal, but I didn't know that it was progressive metal. And then further than that, it's also gent, DJENT, which is the style. Never fucking heard of that before, but that's what it actually is. And then I'm saying, an epic 8-string guitar. Start with brooding atmospheres and rising tension, right? So you're giving it, you're telling what you want it to make and how you want it to sort the piece. It's more than just keywords, as well as describing the instrument shifts in the prompt, as well as in the lyrics with brackets to reinforce the change. You can do that absolutely, and that works. That does work. The challenging part is making sure that you don't add too much, but you also don't want to add too little. Like you like the original like truck nuts, right? Um so all it is for this, the entire style is ghetto house catchy.
Hey, y'all, listen, just listen. All of my buddies, they got truck nuts. All of the girls, they want truck nuts. If you don't have balls, then you better have guts. Then you better have nuts.
So all I did there is ghetto house and catchy, and that was quite a few generations until I got what I wanted. But sometimes you can put just a little bit if you have a very general vibe that you want to go for. But the more descriptive you are, the more you're going to get out of it. It, and it's I can't say that it's a perfect science, but it's pretty close. It's pretty fucking close. So, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Um, I feel like tomorrow I feel like tomorrow too bad Suno doesn't compile into MIDI format. It does. If you have, excuse me, sorry, if you have the Suno Pro, yeah, I got a commission for to do Illegal Mindset. I know that you can get the MIDIs, but yeah, you can get the MIDIs from Suno. You just have to be pro to do that. Hey Brando, how's it going? Yeah, no, it's going. It's happening. The electrons, dude.
I need a thug. What I need. I need a thug. And that's on blood. Flicking the shit. Electrons with protons and shit. Electrons with.
I wonder. I'm gonna try to do a different genre with it. Let's see what we can do here. And make it just vile. Let's make it vile. Yeah, I know there's some animated shit that I need to put as emotes. I'll get to it this week. Can't promise an exact day, but Legal Mindset commissioned a video. He did indeed.
I need a thug. What I need. I need a thug. What I need. I need a thug. We was electrons and shit and shit. We was protons and shit. Electrons with protons and shit.
That's so fucking gay. That's the gayest thing I've ever fucking heard. Overcome making new genres of Suno. Yeah. Okay. Do I have anything else that's cool that I have time to show y'all? Let's see. I think there was another. Use styles. I think we might just do a new song and have that be the outro. Oh, right. So covers are getting better than ever before. So, based off of this original one that we had listened to, so then I was able to take it so I can take that and I can really with V5 has been getting a lot better when it comes to covers. Like when I've done covers of shit like that with Menace Crew, it it hasn't ever really hit the way that I wanted it to hit, and now it's finally at the point where it can do that. The track needs needs a video. Yeah, it does. I don't know what I want to do though. I don't know what I want to make for it. Right? It's a really good, like, barbaric track, but I don't know what I would put in with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. The only thing that I can think of that it could do would be, oh, I know what we're doing tomorrow. We're gonna work on the, no, we're not gonna work on that yet. I think we'll start with Tectone, or we'll turn that into a music video. For a day when something involving Vikings comes up. I mean, there's a lot of shit that we can do with it. I just don't know. Like do I do like space Vikings? I could do space Vikings. I like it could be a story being told in about 3 minutes. It'd be pretty fucking cool. It would need to be fucking badass. I don't know what it would be. Like uh like it doesn't fit Warhammer. Like it'll fit Warhammer Fantasy, but it doesn't fit Warhammer itself or like Warhammer 40K unless I did. Like there's so much that can be done with it. I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do the fucking heavy metal version? Like there's so much. 12 Days of Crusades and 12. Yeah. You don't think I don't want to do more Blue Mountain Jews. I want to save the Jews for when we do the second Nux episode when he goes and takes on Egypt. It needs a dramatic. It does need a dramatic thing. I just the thing that is really coming to mind is uh like the Veo or Higgsfield understands 40K. It knows what Titus looks like, even with the chains wrapped around his fucking arm. It understands what he looks like. It understands, you know, the Aquila, the Inquisition symbol. It understands all of these things more than anything else out there. Like this shit looks insanely good. It knows a lot. I don't want to, but the thing it fails at is scale, and it also fails at combat. And we would spend a lot of money trying to get combat. So I'm just trying to think the best way to make it work. So like the idea that I was having for this character as a and I'll show you guys kind of the thought process behind it. So this is the first time that the character is seen, right? He's walking around. We have alternate shots because if I go and I say, "Hey, give me multi-shot," it's gonna take this image as a reference, and it's gonna give me a grid square of 9 images that take that original one and then expand off of it with different shots that can work in that scene, and then I can upscale those to 4K each, right? So I can do that with any of them. I was trying to have it so that he lands at an area, he's gonna go and like look at a whatever because he's in a new place, and then it showcases him doing shit. Okay, clearing out fucking rebels. Walking halls of the base. I was gonna do something with the demon, but that's too much for any like even a specialized guardsman. He'd get fucked up. Um, or maybe he's taking care of Tao. Another one of him landing on a desert planet. So okay, he's down on a desert planet. He goes and takes care of something. Uh, there's another one where he's walking off a ship and he's going to talk to an inquisitor. There's something on a magma planet. There's him going to talk to a general and commissar. He's going to do something on a hive world. There's him. Where is it? And the idea was just visual storytelling. Him walking out of onto an ice planet, and then he's on top of a fucking Baneblade, blasting fucking gaunts that are trying to get up. How much does it cost? This is it's different for scale than anything else. So for reference, I get 6,000 credits a month with Higgsfield. Um to do it's 40 credits to do 4 videos at a time. Or 8 credits to do 4 images and 2K or 16 credits to do 4K. And you can choose through your credits pretty fucking quick. It's just about, and you want to use your images first so you can at least get your baseline. And if you can't use your images here, you can at least use them in Veo or something like that. But the idea is to generate your high quality shit and then take that elsewhere. But the goal was to have it centered around this dude, and he's just going and doing fucking, he's called upon to go and do shit, and he has survived stuff. I don't know. I was just trying to spitball like a basic idea, and then it kind of ends with him talking to the Inquisitor. But yeah, if I went Space Viking, aliens attacking Viking times. I mean, that'd be pretty fucking cool. That would be cool. But yeah, that's kind of the concept that I had there. I do also, so for the Menace Crew episode 3, I do want to get a trailer out for that at some point as well. And that is gonna be uh because we're gonna be at the point in the story where they're doing the Mines of Moria, right? So I need to do all of the steps for the mines up to the Mines of Moria, and then uh they're going to do something afterwards, and I need to think of who's going to be doing the shit after they get done with their D&D session. But the trailer for it is going to be a lot of epic shots of a Lord of the Rings style thing, and I can get a Lord of the Rings style like graphic from here. Like there's a lot that I can do. There's a lot I can really do that's really easy. It's just the time that it takes to make, because generating high quality images like these is it's not that it's necessarily expensive, it's that it's the time it takes is pretty extreme. So if it wasn't super extreme, then I could be pumping shit out a lot faster. But unfortunately, it just takes so long. It takes forever. So, like Nana Banana, it takes, like maybe between 60 and 200 seconds per thing, and these can take upwards of 4 to 5 minutes. Who will be the Balrog in the Mines of Moria? I don't know yet, but I do know that the trailer is going to be pretty fucking sick. There's quite a bit that isn't going to be leaked. Hey Josh, have a good one, dude. Uh, we'll see what we can do, but that's kind of my thoughts on all of that. Tomorrow, I'm gonna think about what I want to do for this barbarian track and what we can make. Um, maybe the druid is fun, just having trouble with mana and survivability in the interlude. Really? Um, I'll show you my setup real quick before I jump off. But yeah, I'll show that and then we'll bounce. But yeah, the hazard pay, I don't know what I want it to be. I want it to be I want it to be something fucking badass. Let me show you some secret tech that I have learned. I promise this won't take very long. But a lot of people don't know about this. We're gonna close out of that. We don't need that. And then we don't need flow because that's going to take up a shitload of RAM. Yeah. Yeah, I know my names. They're amazing. The greatest of names. Okay. So here's what I got, right? Um, here's some cool tech. So I'm doing I'm trying to transition into doing the cast on crit comet storm shit, but for right now I'm going back to plants. So what I do is I have this chest piece which gives me spell damage, leeches life, and I regen a bunch of life per second instead of having losing life per second, which is part of the base covenant, I believe. There's something in the covenant that really fucking sucks, but regenerating is at least a good idea. And then you have these gloves, which makes your leech instant, so then you don't have to do a whole bunch of recovery. So 10% of hundreds of thousands or millions of damage, even 10% of that is pretty fucking good. And then this staff, if you have projectiles that are coming out of shit, it's really worth using just because all these obelisks, whenever a projectile hits one, it makes even more shit fork out. So it's pretty fucking cool. And then +4 to all corrupted skill gems. I corrupt all my skill gems. And then spells, which cost life, gain 109% of damage as extra physical damage. So I get double damage because everything costs life. So like there's a lot that's synergizing with just these 3 items. I don't know many people that are doing it this way, and I don't know if this is really optimal, but it's helping me stay alive. Pretty cool. Why does a cursor look like a butt plug? It doesn't have a thing at the end. But I mean, if you think it looks like a butt plug, I mean, I don't know where your mind's at. Yeah. And then also this flask is pretty useful. It's very useful. But yeah, that's what I'm doing there. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys tonight. Unfortunately, this it was a short stream. Unfortunately, I gotta be up very early tomorrow. I gotta go and deal with some more family stuff before everyone starts to leave, and then I gotta sit down and the hard part. So for me, I don't have my truck anymore. So I surrendered that because I can't afford it, right? And I can't drive it. So yeah, it's gone. So the frustrating thing for me, and the thing that's I have to figure out, and probably is leading to the most stress, is how am I going to get a vehicle so I can actually drive around? I can't afford Uber, can't afford anything. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do that, and what I can sell to make that happen. There's quite a few decent vehicles that aren't outright scams or salvage bullshit that are around like 6 or 7 thousand that I've been looking at. But in general, I'm just trying to. I don't even know how to get that much money in the first place. So yeah, it's I right now all I can really say is I have everything covered, bills wise and household wise, for the next month. So I have that at least. I need to figure out how to do stuff for food. Again, this isn't me asking for money. That's not what I would do. That's not my thing. Just want to be open and upfront so that you guys know what to expect. I also am really wanting to go out and make something a little different. So doing the barbaric thing, doing the Warhammer thing, doing something a bit different is something that I need, instead of constantly continuing things. Because there's a lot of times where I'm really not liking the pace of things, and there's nothing I can really do about it, right? Things take time, and nothing I can really do. But I I'm slowly getting to the point where I need to really sit down and figure out the direction that I want things to truly go in, and really plot things out. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna do past February. So just that's kind of where I'm at. Uh, I want to keep doing this. We'll see how much longer that I can indulge in that. I also, by the way, I know some people had recommended to do state assistance, or government assistance. I got flat out denied on all of it. So, yep, there's that. There's that. So I don't know. I'll figure something out. It is what it is. It's just a colossal, absolutely colossal amount of stress to perform and to make things work. So I don't trust the government. No, I don't trust it either. I don't either. But something is better than nothing. So identify as a Somalian, you'll get it. Oh yeah, no, I could do that. Although the difference is I'm the wrong skin color to get away with it. If I was a nuclear engineer, I could get away with it, but I'm not. So yeah, no, I know it'll work. I know everything will work out in one way or another. But yeah, I feel like I gotta be open and upfront with you guys so that you kind of know where things are at. And the biggest reason for that isn't I don't want to. It's not for sympathy. It's not for any of that. Like that has nothing to do with it. And while I appreciate any help that anyone has to offer, I'm not asking for it. It's to let you guys know where things are at, right? Because if I stop making content, then you guys know why. Instead of wondering, well, what the fuck happened? Where is everything? Like, why isn't anything happening? It's so that you guys know why, because you guys watch all the time whenever I stream, and I am so unbelievably grateful for you guys. But if there's a time where I stop streaming, that's why. So I just wanna make sure that you guys are aware. But yeah. With that being said, the best way to support me by far is to share a video. Share one of my videos with somebody else. Spread joy, spread laughter. As you know, any time of the year, it's always worth doing, no matter what people are going through. But I will absolutely say, on the holiday season, it matters more than ever. The holiday season, it matters more than ever because this is the big one, right? This is the big one. It's also during winter where people are usually feeling the most down. And, it's people, there's definitely an uptick in a lot of people taking themselves out. So do what you can, spread some joy, spread some laughter. And if you got a buddy that you haven't heard from in a while, hit them up, see how they're doing. Do what you can and be a somebody that spreads joy and happiness to others. And with that, thank you guys so much for being here, and you have a fantastic rest of your morning, evening, or afternoon, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow night in the Bong Water Zone. Later, guys.